Another R, repair. Lesson plan for 3rd through 5th grade. Teacher lesson plan. This lesson is created for students in 3rd through 5th grade. It is estimated to take about 30 minutes to 1 hour to complete. Overview. Waste is generated at an increasing rate every year. Sadly, most of this waste will likely end up in landfills. We can all help conserve our natural resources by trying to fix our broken items instead of throwing them away. We know the 4 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, and rot. Now we want to introduce one more important R, repair. Purpose and learning objectives. This activity gives students the opportunity to practice observation skills by noting broken items in their home. They will be prompted to reflect on and discuss the theme of repair using cause and effect reasoning. Students will also engage in creative problem solving by brainstorming possible solutions and sketching. Driving question. How does repairing our broken goods benefit the environment? Materials. Students need a notepad and pencil to record their broken items if they are unable to print the following worksheets. Internet access will be helpful for the lesson extension, where students can directly input their data. Assistance from an adult is strongly recommended, but not required. Key terms. Repair means to fix or mend something that is broken. Material is what things are made of, the elements, substance, or parts of which something is made or can be made with. This lesson is aligned with One Planet Living topic standards, NGSS, HSS, and Common Core standards, as well as environmental principles and concepts. Adaptations and Extensions. This activity can be expanded to analyze data as a class and include multiple students. Each student can input their findings into a spreadsheet, logging information such as number of broken items, item type, and brand. This data can then be graphed for further analysis and/or mathematical calculations. Use lesson repair template as an example. Alternatively, teachers may facilitate a discussion among students and encourage them to share their findings and compare what they found. This could become an extended exercise by keeping a posted log in the classroom or online of broken items at home and/or at school. Another R, repair, student worksheet. This lesson will take 30 minutes to 1 hour to complete. Introduction. You've probably heard about the 4 R's already: reduce, reuse, recycle, and rot. These are great ways to think about waste, but there is another special R that is important too. Can you guess what it is? You're right, it's repair. What does repair mean? Have you ever had a toy that stopped working? Or noticed a rip or hole in a pair of pants? Many people think that once something is broken, it's time to throw away. But there is probably a way to fix it or repair it first. Repair is important because when you repair an item, you make it last longer. When we throw an item in the garbage, it usually goes straight to the landfill and stays there forever. When you repair something that was broken, you can extend its useful life, which means you are keeping it out of the landfill. Repairing an item also means you won't have to buy a new one, which saves valuable resources, energy, and money. You might even learn handy new repair tricks. A few tips from the Fix-It Fairies. Clothing can easily be fixed by sewing up small holes or putting patches over large rips. Even a broken backpack strap can be repaired with a needle and thread. Has the rubber or plastic covering on a cord worn away or broken so that the metal wires are exposed? Use some electrical tape to carefully cover up the wire. No need to buy a new one. A zipper that opens behind the zipper slider is an easy fix. Use locking pliers to squeeze the top and bottom plates of the zipper slider closer together, just a little at a time. Repeat slowly until the zipper starts closing behind the zipper pull. Materials. All you will need is a pencil and creativity. You can either print the table from this worksheet or write your answers on a separate sheet of paper and type it in later. Try using scratch paper if you have some available. Instructions. Step 1. Walk through all the rooms in your home. In each room, look for items that are broken in any way. This could be items like appliances, electronics, clothing, etc. Ask an adult to help you if you can't reach something or if you aren't sure what something is. Step 2. When you find an item that could be repaired, document the details. Carefully fill out the table on the next page of this worksheet, or write down the answers to these questions if you're using a separate sheet of paper. What is today's date? What is the item that is broken? Write the name or draw the item. Where was it found? An example would be a place like the kitchen cabinet. What material is this item made of? An example would be glass or plastic. What is the item intended to be used for? How often would we use it if it were working? Every day? Once a year? Step 3. Repeat steps 1 and 2 until you think you've found all of the broken items in your home. You can also check your back or front yard with adult permission. Here is an example page out of your repair journal. The example that we've written in says that the date is September 1st, 2020. Our broken item is a clothes iron. We say that it was found on the laundry room shelf. The iron is made from plastic and metal. We use it 3 times a week. Now it's your turn to fill out the repair journal. Use as many pages for your repair journal as you need. Reflection questions. Question number 1. Find the sum of all of the broken items. Then multiply the sum by the number of classmates you have. How many total broken items might belong to you and all of your classmates combined? Question number 2. Graph the number of items by material type. What material breaks the easiest? What material does not seem to break as easily? If an item is made of more than one material, pick the material that makes up the majority of the item. Question number 3. Choose one item and guess how it might need to be fixed. Write your idea below. Then, with the help of an adult, look up a video on how to fix the item. Was your idea similar? What were the similarities? What were the differences? Reflection questions continued. Question number 4. How do you think this item could have been made differently to prevent it from breaking in the first place? Question number 5. What do you think about when considering whether or not to fix a broken item versus replace it? Cost? Convenience? Time? Don't despair, try repair. With the permission of an adult, report your broken items at the link included on the worksheet. If you can, hold on to these items for the next Fix-It clinic in your neighborhood. If your teacher is collecting data from your class, input your findings into the shared spreadsheet.